Hey guys, this is Lord Netsu, and today we're gonna be doing this is gonna be part 3 to what if Deku stayed quirkless, and yeah, basically where I left off is where with later Sugu adopted Eri, and yeah, basically Sugu just left Eri with his mother. And yeah, pretty much, yeah, Mina and the big three just helped Izuku. Yeah, pretty much Mina and the big three and Class 1A just help with the overhaul incident. And yeah. And yeah, basically, Mina was with Izuku the whole time, so yeah. And yeah, Zuzu wearing his outfit. And yeah, pretty much when Zuzu just punched through the wall. Yeah, pretty much the thing happened with Mario. Actually, no, the same thing didn't. That thing in Canada didn't happen because Eri ain't there. And pretty much Night Eye and Mario, well, pretty much Mario is just holding on to Night Eye, and yet when Zeus sees Night Eye injured, and yeah, Mina's right beside him, pretty much she gets angry, and yeah, pretty much just rushes for overhaul. And yeah, pretty much Suku almost gets him, but he misses many times for some reason. And yeah, then there was something about the Pearson. It's just gonna get sad real fast. Pretty much, yeah. She would just, yeah, and before something could pierce him, he hears someone else getting pierced. He slowly turns around. And yeah, he sees Mirio. And yeah, he pretty much just got stabbed through his chest. And yeah, he's like, yeah, Shadow Fang is just like, no. Yeah, pretty much it's from a normal voice. And yeah, pretty much Sugu just immediately calls Mirio and just lays him, just hops back to Nada and just lays Mirio on the ground. And yeah, Sugu just like, no. And yeah, and then something started happening to Sugu's voice. And it, yeah, it's like, no, 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 no. And yeah, in Night and Mina can see something just pretty much happening to Izuku. And then Izuku just stands up. And just is very angry. He is beyond mad. So yeah. When Overhaul tries to do something, Izuku just blitzes him and just has his heart in his hand. And crushes it. And yeah, Overhaul dies. Yeah. Izuku just, it's like... And yeah, he's still angry. It's like he's losing his mind at this point. And before anyone could take a step towards Zuko just vanishes. And yeah, he just brought himself to the forest so he could calm down without hurting anyone. And yeah, a day later, he's finally calmed down and he goes back to his home. Actually, no. He goes to Nari's agency. And yeah. He just pretty much walks in. And yeah, pretty much at this point, she was starting to lose his spark. The shine in his eyes. Pretty much, he's getting closer to becoming emotionless. So yeah, and yeah, no, Miro is actually dead now, and yeah, so Nadi can actually tell that Shuku's starting to lose something, but he doesn't know what yet. And yeah, Shuku, and yeah, pretty much everyone that is at Nadi's agency just cried for Mario because yeah, they all knew him very well, and yeah, Shuku just, and yeah, pretty much everyone sees tears coming down from behind the mask. Yeah. So you just, and yeah, then that thing, Charlotte Flame's just like, why, Miriam? Why did you have to do that? And yeah, Mud, it's just like, and yeah. Miriam, her death will not be in vain. Please forgive me for letting you die. It wasn't your time yet. But I will make sure there is no evil left in this world. And yeah, not I would actually just go with Izuku 100%. And yeah, after this day, yeah, Mina would actually go full. Would just finally just drop out of the school. And finally become a vigilante. And yeah, pretty much, she has something like Izuku, but she has a mask that represents a fox. While Izuku is a lion. So yeah. And pretty much we're gonna skip to when all of them become heroes. And pretty much at this point, there's barely any villains left. Actually, yeah, we're just gonna skip to the point when all the heroes at the actually no, we're gonna skip halfway. We're gonna skip to like 2 months before that very pretty much the end of the third year for Class 1A. So yeah, pretty much yeah, and pretty much Mina and yeah, pretty much they just and yeah, Mina and Zuko have been dating for a long time. Well, ever since that day. And yeah, basically, on this, and Okay, I'm just gonna say at this point Zuko is 16. Because yeah, why the heck not? And yeah. And I'm gonna say all for one gets free from his prison. And yeah, Zhu and Mina are facing off against all for one. And yeah, then me and yeah, before all for one could stab kill Izuku, Mina got in the way and just I'm sorry. And before she died, she was like, "I'm sorry, Izuku." Yeah, actually, she was like, "I'm sorry." And yeah, like, no, 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 not you. And yeah, then she would finally die. And yeah, Izuku would just the sound would go. His voice would go from normal to would eventually go to this. No. So yeah, and Izuku would just have his raw eyes completely red. Pretty much all for all was just like, what are you gonna do now? And she would kill you once for all. And he would just put his hand in it. And yeah, pretty much Shiku just gets into a stance. That is pretty much for killing. And he calls this one flowing water crushing the rock. And he says, forbidden move, 100 fists of death. And pretty much there's 100 punches that, pretty much as soon as you just pushes behind off one, there's 100 punches that hit off one. All these are full power for Izuku. Which this kills off one. With Izuku having his heart and crushing it at the very end. And yeah, basically Izuku just there was footage of this. Yeah, pretty much everyone. Pretty much the big shoe it's gonna be now. I'm just like, no, not R2. And yeah, he's actually very close to losing his emotions now. So, actually, no, he would actually have no emotions towards anyone except Inko. Well, except his friends and his family now. Which he only has 2 friends now. Which is naturally in guy that has a manifest quirk. I can't remember his name right now. I probably will eventually. So pretty much naturally in that guy with the manifest quirk. Just go to Izuku's house because that's where he is right now. Actually, no. Before he does, he just grabs Mina's corpse, which she is dead now. So yeah, he just grabs her corpse and just pretty much teleports. Just pretty much runs crazy fast, which no one can see. Just pretty much runs. And yeah, Mina's parents also knew of what she was doing. And they have met Izuku. And yeah, pretty much Izuku just rushed to Mina's house. And yeah, pretty much knocked on that door very slowly. And yeah, Mina's parents would open the door and yeah, they would just be like and yeah, And yeah, Sugu would have his mask off. And yeah, you go, and yeah, you can see tears from his eyes. And yeah, her mask would be off as well. And yeah, like, no, Mina, no, Mina. And yeah, pretty much Sugu would just, yeah, Sugu would just be tearing up. Like, forgive me. I couldn't, I couldn't save her. And yeah, they just say, you did your best, Sugu. It's what's his point is that she did what she thought best. And Zuko's like, yeah, just what she survived. And yeah. And yeah, we're gonna pretty much skip to and yeah, we're pretty much gonna skip to when all the students of one of the year Zuko was supposed to be there graduate. And yeah, pretty much Zuko retires at that point. Retires, stops being a vigilante at that point. And naturally, Memphis quick kid boy, know why Zuko stopped being a vigilante and I agree with it. Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, Zuko just focus on taking care of Eri now. And then, for some reason, and yeah, then somehow, and I'm gonna say, pretty much, yeah, pretty much, okay, pretty much, Zuko just is, yeah, and Inko and Eri and Natri and the Manifest dude are just, and your parents, Natri and that Manifest, that kid with the Manifest quirk just aren't hanging out with Zuko, and yeah, pretty much all of them were, yeah, pretty much Nedry and that guy with the Manifest quirks just separated from Zuko and separated from Zuko, Eren, and Inko, and yeah, then there was then the heroes were trying to take out was fighting a villain that had two quirks. One was a crazy powerful enhancement quirk, and the other was one that could send you to another dimension, but the user of that quirk can't choose what dimension you go to. And yeah, right. And yeah, then it's to just, and yeah, is you could, yeah, pretty much as you could just, you know, and the feeling that just aims his teleportation quirk towards the three, which is Inko, Eri, and Izuku, and yeah, Zuko just pushes Eri and Inko out of the way, and he sees that it's on top of portal, and and Eri's like, Daddy, and yeah, Zuko just says, Mom, if I don't come back, praise Aaron as best as you can, and yet she's like, alright, Suku, and yet, try to go after her dad, but yeah, Suku, it just be teleported to a new world, one unknown to him. And yeah, Sugu will still have all of his knowledge of what he can do. What? And then, and the Great Deity was actually helping Suku get to a new world. The Great Deity just brings Suku to a world that has something called Nen. Yes, he's going to that world. Yeah, actually no. Halfway through the portal, Suku's body stopped and just pulled straight forward towards the Great Deity. And yeah, Suku will just see the Great Deity, and yeah, like, who are you? Pretty much ready to fight, and yeah, like, I'm the Great Deity. And I know who you are, and yeah, like, Hound's like, I have created your world, and I've made many others. And for you, Izuku, I'm gonna give you a gift for the world you were sent to, before you fully go there. And yeah, pretty much he gives him the knowledge of Nen, and all everything you can do with it, and the knowledge of hunters. Yeah. And I'm just gonna say this. And also, the Great Deity also rewind Izuku's body to when he was 12. So yeah, now he's as tall as Gon and Killua. So yeah, now he's, and yeah, Great Deity's just like, no, not Phil. I mean, now Izuku, I'm sorry about this, but you'll be sent to a different world. Forgive me. Well, one day you'll possibly get back to your world. And yet, like, I understand. And yeah, he would also get knowledge of who the Great Deity actually is. And yeah, like, I understand. You're just doing your job. It's like, yes. Now, let this quirk continue on. And yeah, it's like, so in this world there is no quirk. Like, no. But there isn't. And yeah. Since the way Suku is now, I'm gonna make Suku overpowered in the way of Nen. Instead of him just having a 1, I'm gonna give him 3. And 2 of them already exist in the X-Hunter world. And yeah, pretty much, I'm just gonna say this. It's gonna be, okay, pretty much Suku is pretty much at the point, pretty much is in the age of where Gon pretty much, okay, no, Suku's body was, just rewind to when he was 11 and about to turn 12. And this was pretty much a year before Gon and Killua turned 12 and went to the Hunter exam. Yeah, she was like, alright, I'm gonna wait 1 year. Yeah, he pretty much waits 1 year. Oh, I'm just gonna say this. He's in a forest. But he knows exactly where that Hunter's exam is at. And yeah. And we're gonna skip 1 year. And yeah, Suku is, give me a second. Alright, I'm back, and at the end of the year, for going to would have went for the entrance exam, the hunter's exam, Shuku has pretty much mastered the basics, and there's stuff he needs to know. The Gyo, in all that. And he is a enhancer. And he is really good at enhancing himself. And yeah, and we see Suku heading to the hunter exam. And yeah, pretty much if this was in a anime, it would just, if this was animated, it would just pretty much show pretty much, it would change from just a moving picture to art of Izuku, just the back of his Izuku. And yeah, pretty much Izuku's just wearing a outfit like Sasuke, but the shirt and pants are black and red. So yeah, pretty much it's just gonna show it Izuku, so it would just show Izuku's back and him just heading off to Hunter exam. And yeah, that's where I end it off. Anyway, if you like this, let's subscribe and comment for more. Anyway, sorry if this was, sorry about this short video in this short series, but yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.